beginning.
Hey, beautiful souls. I just want to tell you thank you so much for listening to me, even on other accounts, even on this one. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. What I want to talk about, because I've made some notes, I've been studying. See, I have my blue book here. I write things that I'm interested in regards to the Bible, Yahuwah, God the Father, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and things like that. So this is my book, and this is my notes that I'm going to go over with you, right? So what I want to talk about is the word Genesis, which is the first story in the Bible, right? Is the Greek, it comes from, is a Greek word meaning the beginning. So the Bible's true name is not really so much as Genesis. It's the person that interpreted and named it Genesis, because it was a Greek person that interpreted the origin of the Bible. But actually, to us, it's the beginning. So the word Genesis comes from the Greek word meaning beginning. You know, it's the first book of the Bible, and it's all about the very start of everything in creation. How God, Yahuwah, created the universe, the earth, and all living things, including humans. Now, the early humans on that Bible, in the Bible of the beginning, stories of Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, Noah's Ark, and it's all based on sin, disobedience, Yahuwah's relationship with us, humanity. Now, the beginning of the Bible has Israelite people through the stories of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, obviously, because when I say God the Father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that's where I get it from. When I want to be specific on which God I'm talking to. And I know that we all know it's one, but there's so many of them out there that say that they call them deities. And there's people that are praying to them, right? That's why when I pray, I'm very specific. I say, oh, Yahuwah, oh, God the Father, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Most High, because I want him to know that I see him as one and one God only. So what I was saying is that God makes covenants, right, with them, promising to bless them and make them a great nation. So Genesis introduces God's sovereignty, Yahuwah's power and authority over all creation. And humanity's relationship with Yahuwah, the ups and downs of how people interact with God, including disobedience and faith, which is what we're going through right now. So God promises how God promises how God makes promises. I'm sorry, I wrote it wrong. God promises how he makes promises and he keeps them, even when things look bleak. So when you see Genesis, think of the beginning where the story of the Bible starts, and from that is shaped the whole rest of the scripture. So as you know that you have to, in order to get through the whole Bible, you would have to go through Genesis first. But what I want to also talk about also is that God has made a covenant with our ancestors, and they broke it, as you know. They've done some things. They've done, sacrifices, things I can't say on here. Go into Psalms 106. It tells the whole story of what our ancestors did as to why God turned us over, the Israelites, to the heathens. It's in Psalms 106. I'll probably go and read that today, but that it is. But I just want to mention Genesis. When you read about it, like, everybody says Genesis, and that's fine. You could say that, but it's not. To me, it's the beginning. That's the beginning of life, with the earth, the universe, humanity. God made humans. He made a covenant with us. We go through suffering. We go through disobedience. We go through faith. But just know that our ancestors broke the covenant with God. You see, a lot of people think that, mostly black people like myself, I just want to say, black people are saying, and I used to think this way too, why did God do that? If he's a loving God, why did he do that? Why did he turn us over? Why did he make us go on slave ships? Why did he make us wear a cow's chain around our neck? Why would he do that? Go into Psalms 106. You know how many times God has given our ancestors chances? You know how many times he saved them out of Egypt? He walked them through the promised land with all the backstabbing that they did to God. They took gold and made a golden calf and worshipped it and created a god. You want something more than that? What they did to their children, how they sold themselves. You have to understand our ancestors are not innocent. Believe me when I tell you. And I think it's shameful, in my opinion, that we are the chosen children of God and we still have not lived up to that name. And I know y'all going to come for me for that, but it's true. What have we done? Don't you see the reason why the odds are stacked up against you? You know why? Because we don't listen. We're disobedient. We go to tarot card readers for answers. We wear the magic eye on our chest. We wear jewelry. We tattoo ourselves. We do so many things. We do everything that the heathens do. So God said, if you don't want to heal to me, I'm going to hand you over to the people you really want to be with. And that's how our life suffered. That's how it's suffering right now because of that, because of disobedience. We could have turned this whole thing around if we had just did what God told us to do. You right? Our ancestors suffered, and and that's what it is. But we could have changed that, but we didn't. I just want to bring that to your attention. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful day.